Everyone, welcome to the ninth episode of Unscripted Dialogues. I'm your host Aditya Sajwani, and today as a guest I have Rachel. She's a fellow student at the University of Manchester who does marketing and is a content creator with impeccable public speaking skills. It's a pleasure having you on the show today.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me and thank you for inviting me.
Alright, let's get started in 3, 2, 1. So let's begin, Rachel. How do you feel being on the opposite side?
So yeah, usually I'm on his side. Usually I'm like the host for a lot of webinars. But yeah, it's quite exciting to be like in another place, Yeah.
Fair enough. Alright, so let's start with your background. Just where are you from? Why did you come to University of Manchester? And why the field of marketing?
So I'm originally from Myanmar, so it's in Asia. I think it's beside India,
India,
right?
India.
And the reason that I chose marketing is because after my high school, I attend like one course that's in marketing, and the professor is like so good, and that's my first like initial spark of like delving into marketing. And also I feel like I don't like accounting and finance, so I explore for like
neither do me.
So I explore for like other different options like human resource and marketing and also like management in general.
Right.
And I feel like marketing is like crucial in every business. However, no matter how good your product or your service is, without like a proper marketing thinking, you cannot achieve success. I think that's the first reason that I chose marketing. And because Manchester, actually, that's the question that I got asked a lot. Like, why do you choose University of Manchester? And it's quite weird because when I was doing my A levels, like in my high school, I was choosing for like different like university. Like, should I go to Manchester? Should I go to LSE? Like different university in UK. And then when I saw the videos of University of Manchester on YouTube, I was like, okay, this is the place that I want to go. It's just that feeling that I got when I watched the video, and then I'm like, I want to see myself in this place in like next 2-3 years, and that's how I got into Manchester and how I chose Manchester.
And you got in.
And I got in.
That's pretty good. But then, so when did you start your YouTube channel? Because like when I was looking up, when I got the admission offer, and I was going to the YouTube videos, I saw your videos, which helped me a lot.
Thank you.
So like, why did you come up with the idea of a YouTube channel?
So actually it's also like I don't initially have plans to do YouTube or any kind of all this, but then I have like one very supportive best friend, and then she's like, Rachel, you're so good at like talking, maybe why don't you try YouTube? And then I remember that was like during like the COVID, so we don't have a lot to do during COVID, so I started looking for like how to build like a YouTube channel, how to edit videos, how to do all these things. And then even though I have like these kind of like skills necessary to do like a YouTube channel, I still don't have enough courage. But then my best friend, I think she was like the driving force for me. And then she was like, just upload a video, you're gonna be okay. And then that's how I got my courage. And then I did my IELTS exam. So IELTS is like a international like language test that all the international students students have to take to get into like university in different countries. So I did that test and I got like a pretty good high score, and then I'm like, okay, maybe why not share my tips. And that's how I started, I guess. So my first video is how to get band 8 in IELTS in 3 weeks. So
I prepared quite a bit for it in 3 weeks. I should have watched that video before. So if you had to advise someone, like you started your YouTube channel like a few years ago, and then you did quite a bit of research on it. If you had to advise someone on how to start a channel, what tips would you give them?
I would say, don't be afraid, don't be shy, just do it. And don't think so much, don't overthink so much. Because the main part about YouTube is that you have to post consistently. Although I'm not very good with like consistency, if you post like regularly, like every week, you have higher chances to get success and to achieve like the numbers of subscribers that you want. So just be consistent and don't be shy, don't overthink, and don't think about other people's perspective as well. Because in my case, I feel so much like I overthink a lot, and I feel like, okay, what if someone I know from high school found my YouTube channel? What if my parents are mad at me for doing YouTube channel, all this stuff. But then when I actually did it, it still go well. So just have courage and just do it. Don't think too much.
Well, that's a pretty good advice, I would say.
Thank you.
But how did the people react? It's like when you started becoming famous and you get like thousands of views and all that.
I think it's alright. I guess. Yeah. I found that some people are like quite surprised that that like I got like these numbers of views and stuff, and they're like quite happy for me, so which is good.
Pretty
So yeah, I feel I don't consider myself as like very successful in terms of YouTube because I don't do it like very regularly, and I'm just doing these for fun, not like a business. But I think like I'll still continue doing this YouTube because it's something that I really like to do, like
100%.
being in front of camera, you know, talking, editing, all the stuff. So yeah, I think I'll still do YouTube and like
manage everything.
Yeah.
How do you manage your time? Because you're part of so many societies, the finance, the women in business, and many more. What's a day in your life like?
Okay, so I think I'm really good with like time management, and that's the thing that helped me to like manage everything effectively. So I always have like a proper like schedule, like a detailed schedule. So I usually wake up around like 8 or 9 because I'm like a night owl and I like to work late at night. But like I have like a detailed schedule, like 1 hour after I wake up, and 1 hour I do like self-care thing like meditation and all this stuff, and then I go to school. And then I think I never waste like any single minute, because when I waste at any hours, I feel so guilty. So yeah, I feel like just do like a proper schedule. I use like apps like a Structure and Minimalist. They are really good doing like a to-do list, and never go to bed without having like a detailed plan for next day. So that's how I manage everything.
No, it makes sense. I need to incorporate all these changes in my schedule now onwards. Yeah. So, how would you say the field of marketing is? Like, if someone wants to get into marketing and you've done internships at the university itself, so what were the best things you liked about your internship as well?
I would say it's a social media side.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my internship is not really related to like marketing because it's like a student experience intern. So it includes like social media, customer service, at the same time also event planning and like a lot of meetings and stuff, like kind of like corporate job, you know, meetings and stuff. But the best thing is like social media. So because I work at the university, I got this amazing opportunity to to create videos for their Instagram account, which I found is really fascinating and it's a good experience for me as well. And apart from that, to be honest, I don't really like a customer service side of things. So we have we have like this kind of like student support hub, which is kind of like a reception desk, and I have like a shift every week. And when I work there, although I learned so much from that, still dealing with like everyone's inquiry it's a bit challenging for me. But you know, for someone who's going into marketing, I still need to work at that aspect.
You have very good public speaking skills. How do you practice them?
I feel like it's all practice. Like if you wanna, because I remember that when I was in my high school, I was like a shy girl. So I am not very good with camera. Like also not very good with people as well. But after my high school, I think I get out of my comfort zone, and then I'm like, okay, I can't stay like this for longer. If I want to go, like if I want to study abroad, I have to talk with a lot of people, right? So I'm like, okay, let's get out of the comfort zone. Let's talk with people. It was really, really difficult at first. Like I remember that I almost cry after talking like in front of, I think it's only 20 people, but I was like really shaky inside. So but after like doing like again and again and again, I think it improves a lot, and later I found myself talking like large big events and stuff. So it's all about practice.
Which is very true, because when I came to university, I had a problem with talking with people because I was like very reserved and spoke to only few people. But then over here, when I spoke to people, first of all, they couldn't understand the accent for quite a bit of part. I was like, bro, it's done. There's no point. But then gradually, the more I fumble, more familiar you get with the thing, then that's how you improve.
Yes, exactly. It's all about practice. So
recently, you had a public speaking webinar or something of sort like that. How was that?
So usually in my free time, I also do like a kind of like deliver workshops on like public speaking, and also on like study abroad for my community back in my home country. So I think these kind of like webinars, although they are like quite time consuming, I mean you have to prepare PowerPoint slides, you have to talk and go to these kind of events and stuff, but I feel like I'm doing like something good in terms of like contributing back to my country in the ways that I can. So I found them like a really like grateful opportunities.
That's a really good initiative.
Thank you.
That's something which should happen. Like that's a very good idea for people.
Yeah, and I feel like although there are like like in some webinars there are like so many people, and the more people you have in one webinar, the more like tiring that is at the end of the day,
Okay.
But still, I got so many lovely messages like my webinar helped them to overcome these kind of challenges, and that always make my day. And in some comments I even like screenshot them, put them in like a separate folder, and whenever I feel sad or down, like I go back to the folder and check everything. Yeah.
That's a really nice strategy. Coming on next about Start Smart, your non-profit startup. How did you start it?
So actually, I'm not the person who founded the whole organization. So I joined like in like a second stage of it. So my friend called me like she was like, Rachel, do you want to be a part of it? And I was like, yeah, why not? Let's do it. So that's basically how I ended up being a part of a Startsmart. So Startsmart is like a platform where because of some of the internal conflicts happening back in my home country, most of the students are not accessible to the quality education and personal development and career development things. So we thought of coming up to fill that gap. And that's how, so that's basically what we are doing in Startsmart. And I'm really proud of like all the events, because I also work like kind of like how can I say, coordinate in all the events as well, and all the events are like making a really good impact in the community. So there was like one event that I was so proud of last year. So it's called like something related to like New Year, and we got like 1,500 participants in the event. Now it's mind blowing.
That's so good.
Yeah, that's really
that's a very high turnout.
Yeah, so and I feel like we are doing something really good, like we're creating an impact. So that's in non-profit we don't earn money, like we don't earn money, and even if we earn money, we go back into the organization for all the operation costs and stuff. So but this kind of impact is what makes us keep moving forward.
You should be proud of yourself. That's very good.
Yeah.
So how does the operations of the Start Smart go around?
So for me, because like we have like a pretty good like management system, so we because like my team is mainly focusing on like event planning and marketing. So we have like a meeting like every month where we discuss about what kind of events or what kind of programs that we would like to do, and then we start doing that. So it's easy as it is, and also like all the volunteers, because we don't have like a, how can I say, like a staff or employee in our organization, and everyone is like volunteering. Volunteering. So how can I say, like, so like everyone is also doing this because of a good cause. So
What are the best student experiences you have had in Manchester?
I feel like friends.
Okay.
Yeah, so I met with really, really good people, really, really good friends, and they make my university like so much easier. So, and also like now my best friend is currently in Manchester, so she's still a fresher, but still my best friend is here, so it's really good thing. So usually we hang out a lot and we go to like parties and clubbing and all this stuff, which I cannot really do it back in my country because at home like you have like parents and you can't go out like past like 12 a.m. or something, but here you can go out, no one's telling you what to do, what not to do. I feel like which is really a good part of being a student in
100%. You get the freedom and opportunity to make your own decisions.
Exactly. So the freedom, I really like the freedom here. But at the same time, you're like responsible of yourself. Like even I always say this to all my kind of like juniors. So when you're in another country, when you're studying abroad, you have that freedom, but you need to be responsible about it. If you don't go to class, it's okay. No one's telling you not to go or not to go, but you're gonna fail the class if you don't go, right? So you have to be responsible about your action as well. So have freedom, but still be responsible.
With great power comes great responsibility. So, how many reels have you shot for the university? Like,
sorry?
How many reels have you shot for the university?
Just like during my internship.
Yeah.
So I remember it's like 5 to 6 reels, because it's like 1 reels a week. So it's 7 reels. Sorry. So because like 1 reels a week and for 7 weeks. So. Yeah, and you know, like there's one reels that I'm so proud of, and it's about the Stelify Award.
Okay.
So in University of Manchester, everyone heard of Stelify Award, but no one really know what Stelify Award is.
Okay.
And I feel like I can fill that gap by creating that reel, and
Yeah.
that was like reshared by like, a lot of different departments, and I was like, wow, I made it.
How many views did it get?
I think it's currently 9.5K on the social media.
Pretty good.
That's a pretty good number.
Yeah. Fair enough. So, what goes behind creating reels? Because we see in the past few years the long format contents have been replaced by the short format ones.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think on that? Like, do you prefer long format or short format?
For me, I feel like it depends on which channel that you are going. So for example, for Instagrams or like TikTok, it's better if it's less than 30 seconds, so that they can, like, the AI can pick your reels better.
Yeah.
But for something like YouTube, although in the past, people usually create around like 10 or like some even 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Now it's better to create around 6 or 7 minutes maximum, because I feel like people's attention span is getting shorter and shorter. So it's better to have like 6 or 7 minutes on YouTube, and it kind of depends on which platform that you're doing.
All right, that makes sense. What tips do you have for the freshers joining the university or studying abroad in general?
I would like to say time management. Although I've like repeated these like time management again and again, but I feel like if you want to make the most out of university, you need to have a really good management system for your life, like for your daily life. And also, don't be afraid to make mistakes, because I feel like as the new students, we are really afraid and we're quite shy to meet people or to make mistakes and things like that. But still, you're like young, you're only in your early 20s. Just do.
Like you're 19, your life isn't over. This is the time you learn, make mistakes, and then just keep on growing.
Exactly, right? So don't be so shy, or don't be too like afraid of what other people might think.
100%.
But just do what you think is good for you. Yeah.
In the end, fun is necessary, but the purpose is studying.
Yeah, have fun, but don't have too much fun.
Yep. That too. So, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Whoa, that's a good question. So actually it's quite hard to tell, because looking past in my past 5 years, so it's like 2018, right? Yeah, so in 2018 I remember that I'm still in high school.
Okay.
I don't know what I want to do with my future. I have no idea, like not even idea, like I don't even consider of like study abroad, although I always wanted to study abroad. I am still like choosing between whether I should go to UK or whether I should go to Hong Kong, because my grandma is in Hong Kong, so whether I should go there or whether I should go to like like US or like Australia or things like that. But then now I'm at this like really good university
in UK.
So it's hard to say where I'll be in next 5 years, but I want to see myself in a field that I am passionate about, something that's related to media and something that's related to marketing. I'm not sure whether I'll still be in UK next 5 years or not, because I also want to do my master's in the United States in New York. So
that's nice one.
Yeah, I don't know. I really want to, go to like another country and explore like different cultures and things like that. So I want to go to New York as well. So probably in, I don't know, either United States or in UK and in media. Yeah.
That's good. What field of marketing are you particularly very fond of?
I would say digital marketing. So, like social media, AI, technology, they're booming these days. And if you don't have like a really good plan for all your like these kind of like technology and these kind of like digital marketing aspects, pretty sure that your business won't be like as successful as it should be. So I would say like digital marketing is like getting like very important these days, and I also I like these kind of like social media and stuff. So I want to explore more about these, and then that's why I'm particularly interested about marketing.
That's pretty good. Like I've also seen like digital marketing, for example, if you're a local business person and then somehow you're on Instagram and then you be consistent or hire some agency, that's very advantageous for you because your reach increases, and then somehow you need just one viral video and then you just burst. Yeah, exactly. And also like for like independent retailer or like small businesses, having a really good
social media profile is crucial these days. Although like in the past, like maybe like last 3 years, some people say that you don't need an Instagram account for your business, but now it is a necessary. So if you have like more people know your business, although they may buy your products, they may not buy your products, but one day have thought about like, okay, maybe should I buy this? The first thing that pop up in their mind is your business, and definitely they're gonna buy your business, right?
100%.
So have a good really social media platform and just upload consistently.
And also there's one thing I've learned: have a good aesthetic, like choose minimalistic colors. That's one thing we need to change in my channel gradually.
So I feel it's just about all your branding, like how you want to go your your channel to in the direction.
Fair enough. And also, I've seen that you like traveling, right? Because you were part of the International Society.
Yes.
How was that experience?
Oh my god, traveling! I can't see myself either traveling the whole world next 5 years. So I really love traveling, and also that's also the reason that I work at the International Society last year, because you got to travel to like different parts of UK for free, which is
I need to apply.
Yeah, it's like free trips every week, right?
But it's so good.
Yeah, it's really good. But still, like, you have your responsibilities and all the duties that you have to do. But still, it's free. So I love it. And I feel like traveling travel releases all my stress. Whenever I'm like stressed or like feeling really low or like quite depressed, I just travel to another city.
Just leave from Manchester.
Yeah, just leave from Manchester, and then everything will be okay.
Yeah.
And also I'm planning to go around Europe in next year, so I'm still like applying for visas and things like that. But definitely, after I graduate, I'll be traveling around Europe.
That's a good thing. So let's do a quick rapid fire round and then see. So, what is your favorite go-to place in Manchester in terms of a restaurant?
Oh, it's hard. Oh, okay, because I go to a lot of places. It's hard to pick one. I'll say, like the little food stalls in the Piccadilly Garden.
Yeah.
So that's where I usually go. I love it.
Enough.
And it's like food is good and it's not so expensive compared to other places. Yeah.
It's getting expensive in here. All the prices and all that stuff.
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay. What is your favorite day trip from Manchester?
Liverpool.
Liverpool.
I love it.
You like it?
Yeah, I mean, it's nice. You don't?
The accent is a bit... How can I say? But yeah, no, decent place.
Yeah.
And where is your favorite study spot in the university?
Okay, actually it's my secret spot, but like the atrium, the first floor of university place. That's where you can find me.
Okay.
And also I really like studying in the main library as well. I feel like LEG is quite, how can I say, it's packed all the time. And you can find spot there. But like in main library, I like the green area, like the first floor green area. That's where I like to go. We sit in the purple area, right? Yeah, that one's nice. And AMBS third floor. Yeah, AMBS third floor, yes. Yeah. And last question. If there's one thing you could have changed by going back in time after you started university, what will it be? Okay, it's not a tough question. I'll say that version of myself to not to be stressed about everything. Like, everything's gonna be like alright. But because I overthink, it just kind of like exacerbates the existing stress. It doesn't lessen it, so don't overthink. Alright. Do you want to talk about something else? Or if you have any questions for me? Okay, so I have another question. I have a question for you. So where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Where do I see you? So definitely I'm gonna keep on doing podcasts, because talking to people and having conversations with people from different backgrounds is something I like. And I would like a role in consulting industry, maybe sales and marketing. That's something I'm kind of learning more about. It has shifted from economics and politics to more of business now. So somehow in that field, and then maybe go back to India or study over here or further studies. That could also be that. Not sure. Yeah. But I mean, you're smart already, so thank you. You too. Thank you. You'll be in a good place. Alright. Yeah. Thank you. Anyways, thank you for watching the episode. Hope you liked it. Please
like and subscribe the channel, and also follow Rachel's channel.
Yeah, my channel Rachel Jai.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.